welcome my constant reader friends. I'm Tad and this is Tad Reads Books and Stuff. Alright, first real quick, just a quick update. I missed the last 2 weeks. Had some things happen here at the house. First off, I started reading Children of Anguish and Anarchy. This was going to be my 2 weeks ago video, but because I'm such a huge Tad Williams fan, I couldn't help myself, and I started reading into The Narrow Dark, which was going to be my next book that I was reading, which would normally have been last week's video. But I got so into this one, and I don't know, have you ever done this? I got so into this one, and I loved it so much, I didn't get back to this one. This was one that I couldn't stop reading. I didn't want to put down. When I did, I thought about it all day. I couldn't wait to get back to it. And it's a lot bigger book than this one. So I ended up finishing this one before I even finished this one. So I didn't have a video for a book that I had finished reading 2 weeks ago. I wasn't quite done with this one. So I skipped that video. And I fully planned on doing a video last week, but I had a issue here at home. A friend of mine from high school and actually my girlfriend's brother suddenly passed away. And we're not going to get into that because that would be a whole video. And I would end up getting very mad and upset, so we're not going to. So, because of all that that went down just not this past Friday, but the Friday before, and I just didn't get to make a video last week. So here I am, and I'm going to try to do it in order how I initially wanted to do it. I'm just rambling here. But yeah, so first reading update. Yes, I finished Children of Anguish and Anarchy. I finished Into the Narrow Dark, and I have started Alan Moore, The Great Win, and I'm already about 150 pages into it. So hopefully I'm going to catch up with this video next, then this video will be into December. Well, we're in December. This is December. Holy crap. Anyways, that's what I've done. So, let's talk about Children of Anguish and Anarchy by Tomi Adeyemi. So, I took notes. Normally, I just write down the numbers on a whiteboard and I just read those off to you, but I wrote everything down here. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. So, Children of Anguish and Anarchy. This is book 3 in the series that she's calling the Legacy of Orisha series. It is, from what I've read, a trilogy. So this story arc is done. Not quite sure what she's going to be doing next yet. But let's get the numbers out of the way. This was published in June of 2024. And it has, well, my book has 353 pages. It's a first. I don't know why, but for some reason, again, Goodreads says there's 368 pages. There are not even 368 pages in this book. I don't know how they come up with these numbers sometimes. But anyways, published in June 2024, 353 pages. Book 3, and on Goodreads, it currently has a 3.44 rating. Not a horrible rating, but not a great rating. I'm going to tell you that I graded this book 4. Now, I go by the Goodreads, 1 through 5. I rated it 4. Really, I'd probably give it a 4.5. It's not perfect, but cat out of the bag, I really enjoyed this book. Now let's talk about the other ones real quick. The first one was Children of Blood and Bone. Now, the interesting about this book is it was her first published novel. Right now, she's only published 3 novels, the 3 in this series. Plus, she has released some short stories that have been in some compilations. And her one short story, what's it called? The Garden, a short story, is on, you can get it on audio, and you can get it on Kindle edition, I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's a printed version of it unless it was released in a compilation novel that I don't know of, which could be. But it does say that it's Into Shadow #1. So I don't know if she's planning other short stories that go with this. I don't know. But it's strange too, because if you look that story up, The Garden, it says author Tomi Adeyemi. But on all these books, it's just Tomi Adeyemi. Interesting. This book, of course, was published in March. I wrote this down, 2018, 544 pages, and it has a 4.11 rating on Goodreads. Just real quick, it's pretty cool. The inside has a nice blue map of Orisha. That's where the story takes place. And we can see in the back cover here a nice picture of Tomi right here. And it's cool because there's a new picture in every book, and you can see how she's changed. I really thought that was fun. I really like this book. However, it was her first novel. What I love about this series is seeing the maturation of her writing and her storytelling through these books. Now on Goodreads, this has the highest rate at 4.11. Her second book, Children of Virtue and Vengeance, has the second highest rating, 3.89. And of course, I said this one has a 3.44. So her ratings on Goodreads have gone down with each successive books, but I think her writing has gotten better with each successive books. Now also, the sizes have diminished. The first book, like I said, was 544 pages. This is only 404 pages. And this, of course, I said was 353 pages. So the books each got shorter, I think more concise, better storytelling, more vibrant and visual. There were some issues that I did have with this first book in just continuity and things like that. It kind of, when it jumped around to different storylines, it was sometimes too jarring. I don't think as professionally done as it was in this book, and then of course Children of Anguish. But I really enjoyed this book. I enjoyed Children of Virtue and Vengeance more. And that was published in 2019. I don't think I said that. So 2018, 2019, she released that short story in 2022, and then this was finally released in 2024. And I love this. I love the artwork on all of these. This has painted edges that are really beautiful and fun. Oh, I wanted to show you. So in the second book, the map is the same. It's Orisha, but it's more of a green than a blue. And Tomi has changed her look by this book a little bit. Now she's got some dreads going here. Beautiful. And then the third book, of course. Geez, I really love these covers. It's that soft, feel there. And one more. Here we go. Now, on this book, this is what I liked about this book too. You see the map has changed. Now there's 3 worlds, 3 continents in this world that she's now developed and brought into this universe. We learn in this book that there's even more. So possibly, is she going to go to other continents in this world and start other stories, maybe different time frames? I don't know. I haven't seen anything or read anything about what she's doing next. And one more picture of Tomi. Now she's got those dreads up in a bun. I really like it. I think she's beautiful. But yeah, those are the 3 books. It's a trilogy. I haven't really talked a lot about them. There's some main characters. What she does is each chapter is the story progressing, overlapping a little and then progressing each time with the different viewpoint of the different character. That's how she names the chapters. So, you know, whoever is the main viewpoint of that chapter is the name of the chapter. I'm not going to go through and name all the different characters in here, all the different continents and storylines. I think if you haven't discovered this author, you really should. Really well written. Like I said, I love starting with an author's first book and seeing how they progress as a writer, not only through the story, but, you know, just the way that they tell a story. And I think she's gotten better and better each time. I enjoyed each book a little bit more than the book prior. So my favorite book is this one, even though Goodreads has the first book as, you know, the highest rated one on Goodreads. I think this 3rd book is the best book of them all. I really liked how she brought in these other continents and these other peoples. I really think if you haven't heard of her or read any of her novels, these are the 3 she has. I think you should go out and do it. I actually saw this, the first one, Children of Blood and Bone. I saw somebody do a video of it years ago. This is what now? It was published in 2018. And I thought the cover looked beautiful. And I was at Walmart doing some shopping, and it was in the books in Walmart. So I snagged it up, read it, and I was hooked. So I can't wait to see what she does next. Again, it's, I don't know how I explain it. She would explain it, you know, as an Afrocentric story. All the characters are of color in these books, but she uses a lot of old African mythologies and things in this book. There's a lot of magic. They're definitely fantasy type books. I thoroughly enjoyed them. I think you would enjoy them too. And if you haven't, please go out and check her out. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say. I'm not going to give any of the storylines away. I really want you to discover it on your own. And we'll get to Tad Williams. The 4th book in the series is out. I need to get that hopefully for Christmas. And then, of course, The Great One by Alan Moore. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was quick, down and dirty. I'm sorry I missed the last couple weeks. But as usual, if you find any entertaining value in this video, please like, please subscribe, please give me some comments. And until next time, peace out.